Um, it is always because of these reasons that in China, silk industry become prosperous. But where is the silk from? Actually, the silk is mostly produced from our southern China. And the reason why we can have the Silk Road is all because of a man-made canal, which we call Jinghang Great Canal. And the canal is about 1,964 kilometers long. It was human dredged. It is believed that in the Sui dynasty, there was an emperor who just wanted to go the sightseeing of our southern China. So he spent 20 years' time, and he just used more than 100,000 of the labor force, especially for the dredging of this. After the completion of this canal, the kingdom was just destroyed because the people don't want to work for him. But this canal made great contribution to our Chinese economy's development. Some from our southern China can ship to northern China. It become very much convenient. Very interesting that in the past time, if we want to attend examination in Beijing, can you guess how long it takes from here to Beijing? No, ancient times. No, half year. So that means if an officer who was just called by the emperor to attend the meeting in the central government, he spent 1 year time. Half year come, half year go, and half year just move back. So he's ruined all the time. And because of the development of the transportation, it just become much more convenient 2 months after the use of this canal. So it is said in the ancient times here in southern China, the way for us to tell whether this family is rich or not is not to see how big of your house, but to see how many of the mulberry trees you planted. Yes, mulberry tree lives. That's because here in southern China, since 700 years ago, it was believed to be very prosperous area for the silk products. The local people earned a living by fish farming, by just plant the rice, and by just raise the silkworms. It is far believed that even today, when the farmers raise the silkworm, one of the single cocoon, the price they can sell it to the factory is 6 cents. And one of the double cocoon, so what do we call double cocoon? We believe that the worms, silkworms, they're also emotional. Yes, you don't believe that, right? But we believe it because the worms also know you're a male and I'm a female. I want to love you. Yes, they fall in love with each other. They live together, they die together. After they just, become mature, when the body was surrounded by numerous of the liquid silk, they split the silk together to just weave the cocoon. Two of the silkworms weave one cocoon together. The larvae stay inside together. This is what we call double cocoon. Yes, this is the local specialty of very romantic love stories. But this one is really very special because people just waste it because they threads are twisted together, so it's impossible for people to find the beginning. They have to drop it off, useless in the past time. Only after the scientists figure out silk is actually the fabric queen. On the surface of the silk, they get like about 18 kinds of amino acid and numerous of the small holes on the surface. It can breathe, so people use it to make one of the special things here, which we call the silk quilt, or we say the mattress. Yes, it is the one which people stretch it. Well, it doesn't matter, I cannot find the beginning. Yes, then I just stretch it, and I use it to make the silk duvet or silk quilt. This is the one which our parents had to give us during our marriage time. As I just mentioned to you that when our boy wanted to get married with a girl, we have to give money to the girl's parents, right? Yes. My mother-in-law I gave like about 50,000 yuan to my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law gave me double of my payment back. You know, I always make jokes to my wife. I say, if I gave her about 100,000, will she give double to me back again? So this is the one thing. Second thing, our parents will definitely give the silk quilt to us. That's all because in Chinese, the pronunciation of this means healthy for a whole life. So during our marriage time, our parents will always, well, in the countryside, it's like this. They always give us a wooden box. And inside this wooden box, they will just put a pair of shoes inside and a pair of cocoon. Okay, guess what is the function for that? To wish that the couple can walk together until the hair become white. The cocoon is white color, right? This is for the wishes. And the third thing our parents would like to give to us will be very cheap. Also a small wooden box. And inside, they would like to put a pair of Chinese chopsticks inside. And also several pieces of the peanuts. And also, they would like to put some of this Chinese date. It's a kind of fruit inside. So in China, if we put these three things inside the wooden box together, it means wish the couple can give birth to a baby soon. These three things are the master things our parents gave it to us. This is something quite interesting for the local marriage culture. Yes. Peanuts means sheng, means give birth. Yes. So when they get married in China, especially in the countryside, they always got pretty strong tradition feelings. But here in the city, well, they are just less and less. That gradually loosen the tradition. Well, but currently in the city, when we get married, our parents